What's going on, everybody? This is a JERRY1 update. My apologies this week for not getting out a podcast, an article, and probably updated stats, but I am giving you a JERRY1 update, a little bit of a podcast here, a little off my phone, doing this off my phone, so, it's nice out. I'm out here on my messy side porch, but, we're starting to get some good weather, starting to get that baseball feel out there, huh? I'm going to give you some updates here, some important dates, and some statistics that I've come up with today. So what we're on, I'm going to start with the dates. This Monday, March 1st, this upcoming Monday, is the JERRY1 Fantasy Hockey trade deadline. So we haven't seen any trades in that league yet, but just letting you know that the trade deadline is at noon Eastern Standard Time on Monday. Also on March 1st, I'm going to be sending out messages for the JERRY1 Fantasy Baseball League. See what kind of turnout we can get. Maybe we'll get the same teams. If you're interested, don't hesitate to ask me. Maybe there'll be a spot open for you in the baseball league. So on Monday I'm going to start sending messages out for baseball. Try to get that league organized as the season approaches. Also coming up, not next week, but Thursday, March 11th, I'm going to be sending out messages for the ESPN March Madness Challenge, the tournament challenge. I'm going to be sending out messages on Thursday, March 11th. So look out for that. Trying to get a big turnout this year, probably $10. Not much. We'll try to get as many JERRY1 people in it as possible, and including as other people. If you know anybody that wants to be in it, don't be afraid to ask, even if they're not a part of JERRY1 currently. We're trying to get a huge turnout for that. So looking for that. Thursday, March 11th, I'm going to be sending out messages for that. On Thursday, March 18th, March Madness begins. So you will get your bracket out, and that's when that will begin for those 3 weeks there. Thursday, April 1st, fantasy baseball will begin on Thursday, April 1st. So it's going to be a good year. It's the 4th year of that league now, so look out for that. Monday, April 5th, March Madness ends. So baseball will begin that Thursday. That following Monday will be the end of the March Madness. We'll see who the champion is. We've done it 1 year back in 2019. There was no tournament last year. My brother Matt, defending champ. We'll see if he can bring it back to back. And we're probably going to do a prize for first place, second place, and third place this year. And it's going to be by percentages. So I think probably 70% of the pot goes to first place, 20% to second, and 10% to third. So it could be more than your money back because I'm thinking $10. So we'll see how that goes. Look out Thursday, March 11th for news and information on the March Madness Challenge. Sunday, May 2nd, fantasy basketball and hockey comes to a close. So yes, it's a little extended this year than you usually see. We still got a lot to go. I mean, it sucks that I couldn't get a podcast because what a week we have this week. In basketball, you have the rematch of the semifinals last year that got cut short. Larry Kyle, looks like Larry's jumped out to a lead. And then, Sam Jack, obviously Jack's, tanking for nothing. But he's taking for the season. Sam trying to get another win. It's really interesting. Basketball, it's looked like Kyle's the favorite the whole year. And, now Larry's come on. Blake's been solid. Sam's been the 1 seed the last 2 years. So Matt's second in scoring. It's crazy. Hectic, league. Got teams like Justin Kiefer, Justin Hillwell, Paul, Kurt want to make a name. Sadly, me and Josh just playing for fun this week. We'll see what happens there. Fantasy basketball was great. Fantasy hockey, also another big week this week. You got, battle of former champs. You got Nate and Paul. That's an interesting matchup over in hockey. Justin Kiefer 6-0. I finally got my first win. Hockey's going great. Basketball's going great. Hopefully we get those seasons finished up this year. So really interested about that. But that's really it for dates. And then Sunday, August 1st, football messages. I just threw that on there as well. Sunday, August 1st, if you want to write down your calendar right now. Sunday, August 1st, football messages will be going out for the 11th season of the fantasy football season. So it's going to be huge. But let me give you a couple stats before we get you out of here on this Friday afternoon. Thought I'd say that. This is pretty close to live. I'm going to post this on the Facebook group right after this. So we have 10 games this week in cross hockey and basketball, 6 in basketball, 4 in hockey. We are now on 1,477 career games that could be finished, We would be on 1,481 if those 4 postseason games had finished. So 1,404 regular season games, 73 postseason games, could have been 77 if they had finished over in basketball hockey last year. So that's crazy. We're over almost 1,500 career games that we played across JERRY1 Fantasy Sports. JERRY1 Fantasy Sports that goes across 23 seasons now, dating back to 2011 fantasy football. 19 finished seasons. Hopefully we get over 20 with these two, with basketball and hockey. We have 25. We've had 25 total owners in this JERRY1 history. 20 active owners still. That's good to see. 62 franchises we've seen across the 5 JERRY1 leagues. 5 leagues, but 4 active leagues right now. College basketball is dissolved. 62 franchises, 42 active franchises. So that's pretty good to see. But it's just crazy. 23 seasons now. We'll see who's going to win it here in 22 and 23. Both can end on the same day, May 2nd. I don't know, man. I'll give you my little prediction here as we close out this JERRY1 update. Since I'm probably not going to be in the mix, I'm going to go on a limb. I mean, it's hard to go against Larry, how great he's been playing, but I just feel like it's been Kyle's year and destined to win this fantasy basketball league. I will give you my pick, and I will give you my sleeper in basketball. My pick is Kyle. I'm sorry, Larry. My pick is Kyle to win it. My sleeper, though, is Blake Crawford. Blake is playing under the radar. He's got the 1 win against Kyle this season. Could be Larry this week. Yeah, my pick's Kyle. My sleeper's Blake. Over in hockey, my pick is Nate. I can't go wrong with names. Sorry, Justin Kiefer. My pick is Nate. And my sleeper is Q. Q is not winning this week against me right now, but he's a sleeper. 2 years ago, he lost to Nate in the finals. He wants him back. So my pick is Nate. I'm picking Nate because until someone proves me wrong that he could get eliminated in fantasy hockey, my pick is Nate. My sleeper's Q. Cuca all the way. Justin Kiefer, though, 6-0. We saw Paul undefeated in the fantasy baseball finals. Shortened season. We'll see if Justin Kiefer could do the same things. It's going to be interesting. So that's it. JERRY1 update. You got your update. Fantasy baseball, March Madness Tournament Challenge on ESPN. Right around the corner. Hockey and basketball coming to a close here soon. It's going to be interesting. Going to be fun. Yeah. And that's your JERRY1 update. I've been Nick Felice. Set your lineup. And we'll see you hopefully on the next JERRY1 podcast. But enjoy the warm weather here out in the Finger Lakes if you're out here. Yeah, that's all I got.